Hey y'all, I just posted a poll. Told you guys yesterday that I would post a poll, and so I just posted it. It's basically asking what topic would y'all be like interested in for the next mini class. So it's two options. They only allow you to do two options on Facebook. It's weird, but basically the two options are either talking about different diets, like popular diets, and like exploring those, just breaking them down, like what they are, what like the restrictions, where like your expected outcomes, all that kind of stuff, or talking about like meal kit, so like meal kit services. So you have like Blue Apron, HelloFresh, so kind of talking about the differences between the different ones, and like whether or not that would be like a good option for you. So if y'all could just like let me know which one y'all are interested in. I mean, we'll probably do both over at some point in time, but just this poll kind of just tells me like which one to do first, basically. So yeah, I'm at home today. I went to. So you guys remember the other day I was praying, and God basically just said like a name and like basically for me to reach out to them. Well, I did that, and so then I met them somewhere this morning, and it's kind of crazy. So like it was downtown, so downtown you have parking, and like you have to pay for parking, and so like I was on like the side, like street parking, where they have like the little meters. I was probably about a block away from the building, and so like I was looking at my wallet, and I had like literally 45 cents. So basically enough for 38 minutes. So, well, that's all I got. That's all I got, And so I put that little change in there, and then I went to the building and met up with the person. And so while we were sitting and waiting, I was like, I just prayed to God, like, Lord, don't let nobody take my car. Don't let them tow my car. Don't let me get a ticket, none of that. Because I can't. So I was just like, that was my prayer. And so I'm sitting there and I'm looking at the time. So I got there. It was I parked around 8:20. So I think it was 8:56 is when the time on the meter was going to go off. And so it was like 8:50. And I was like, okay, maybe I should like move my car, because I was like, I don't know how long I'm going to be here. And it's like, we could literally been there like all day. It's just one of those things. And I was like, all right. I was like, okay, this is my plan. I'm going to move my car, move it to an actual place that, takes actual cards, like debit cards for parking, and then I'll come back. No problem. So as I'm walking back to my car, I hear God say, I would have kept your car for you. So basically saying that, like no one would have, I wouldn't have gotten a ticket. I wouldn't have like, gotten told or anything. Like God basically told me that he would have, like I asked, protected my car. And I was just like, I went on ahead and parked like in the other spot because I was already there at that point. But it's just crazy. Like literally we ask God for these things and then we don't believe him to do it. Like how crazy is that? So I ended up paying like $5 for parking. And as soon as I got back, I was literally there for like 5 minutes. Like my friend handled like whatever business she had to do. And then that was it. I was like, man, that's $5 gone. Like literally I can go back and still park there because I got that parking spot till like 9:20 this evening, but still just like, man, like where's my faith? Like I have enough faith to ask God for these things, but do I have enough faith to really believe that it'll come to pass? Like that's crazy, And so that was just like a little lesson for me to like, okay, like you have enough faith to believe that God can do these things. That's obvious, because if not, you wouldn't be praying. But you now have to extend your faith to like, okay, trust that he's actually going to do what you asked him to do. Like the thing is like, it's crazy because it's just like, I really should be like at a point where like, it's just a parking spot. It wouldn't have been a big deal. Like I could have trusted God on that one, but I didn't. And that's crazy. So it's all just a learning experience, So like at the end of the day, it's like, okay, maybe I should be trusting God more. And God's just showing me the areas where I have lack of faith or whatever. And sometimes it's not even necessarily a lack of faith. It's just like we'll get in our own head. Like I was set, like, okay, I prayed, everything was going to be good. But then the longer I sat there, it was like, then the worry and the doubt started coming in. So when those things happen, like you just got to remind yourself that, God, like if you ask him something, basically the verse is like, I'm buying you and you are buying me, that anything you ask, you'll receive, basically is the verse. And so like literally, like I go to church, I pay tithes, like I have a list of things like, okay, the righteous will never be forsaken. Like at the very least, I can, not get a parking ticket, So that's just a little note to self, like, get it together. You can trust God with a little bit more, you know? But yeah, that's all I really have going on right now. The day's still really early. I'm on roughly an hour earlier than normal. And so yeah, that's all that's really going on though. So like I might come back on like something else happens, or you never know. You know, God, you never know. Like I'm really believing God to like blow my mind. Like, and maybe I should put like a deadline on it. Like literally, like I'm expecting a miracle by this date. You know. But either ways, like I told you guys, you know, I'm still believing God to, you know, I'm trusting God with my finances. So I'm like not worried about that. So I'm just kind of waiting for that, like, to actually come to pass so that I can tell you guys. I'm really excited about that part. So yeah, that's all that's really going on right now. It may snow this weekend. I hope it doesn't. But other than that, that's it. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.